On 3 shifts starting Monday. Get a generator. We'll rig some lights down here.
Hey, Marv!
Be less expensive to lose a few days. We have a contract. We'll abide by it. Now go to 3 shifts.
What have you done to him? Where is he?
Not now.
Now! How did you do it? Cops, threats, the payoff?
What does it matter?
Keep away from my sister, you said. You're inferior, you said. You don't measure up. You've got no right to love her.
He didn't love you, Nola.
How do you know, brother dear? How do you know?
He took $500. $500. That's the cheapest yet.
Why don't you let me live? Why don't you let me be free?
I just bought your freedom. God.
Pay you back. Pain for pain. Humiliation for humiliation.
You have to open your eyes sooner or later. You're breathing, you're conscious, and the world's still here. So you might as well face it, because you're stuck with it just like all the rest of us.
All the stupid, nonsensical... Nola. Nola.
Pain for pain, Hamar.
About time.
I was in the all together.
Spare me the details. Here.
Oh, how gallant. What is it?
Stinkweed, I think. It was growing out in front all along.
Oh, and you picked it for me?
For you.
I'll cherish it.
Do that. Where's the coffee?
And did I promise you coffee?
You did? Coffee, bacon, eggs, biscuits. Sunday morning breakfast, you said. The whole works, you said.
Oh, it's just been one of those days.
I was promised food and I demand satisfaction.
Oh, have pity. I'm new at this business.
You know, you've been in here 2 weeks. Don't you think it's time to finish unpacking?
At home, sir, where I was imprisoned by my brother, I had a personal maid laying out my wardrobe, and a cook preparing my meals, and a butler serving them.
I thought I took you away from all that.
Oh, I'm useless, Link. Useless and helpless. But I'll learn. I'm learning.
I know. Now, why don't you slip into something and we'll try the cafeteria.
And after breakfast, we'll go to the park.
Now, just a minute.
And then...
No.
And then lunch.
You're a human eating machine.
Thank you, Link. Thank you.
For breakfast, lunch, the park, and swimming?
Yes. And for showing me how to begin again. For getting me away from him. For finding me this place and for moving me in. For getting one key from the landlady. For giving it to me. For all of that. And for the floor and flower. I thank you.
My pleasure.
Fun today, Link. Fun. Tomorrow, I'll finish fixing up this place, and tomorrow I'll look for work, and tomorrow I'll be just like everybody else. But today, fun. Okay? Fun?
Fun.
Davidson, that completion by the 15th means completion by the 15th, not the morning of the 16th. You take these contracts with you, wave him in his face, make some noise. Just some scotch. Thank you. What do you do when the project's finished?
Move on.
Where to?
I haven't really given it much thought.
Do you have any obligations, anyone?
Not in the sense you mean.
No family?
No.
I have. I've raised it ever since it needed a glass of milk and a nightlight. I suppose you know where she's living now. Is she comfortable?
Yes, I think so.
Your friend has taken on a great responsibility. Nola's a special person. Well, maybe he means well. Maybe it'll do her good to be on her own, in her own city. Maybe.
Don't forget the presentation ceremony this afternoon.
No matter where she lives or what she does, she's still my obligation. She's still my sister. And if your friend uses her, if your friend picks up one fine day and takes off into the wild blue yonder, I'll reach out for him like an arm of a steel crane.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Have a nice Sunday.
Todd?
Yes, ma'am.
I knew you right away. The freckles.
Link didn't tell me you were coming.
He doesn't know. I want to surprise him.
Okay, we'll surprise him together. How long have you been here?
About 10 minutes.
let's get you checked in. Velma? Mrs. Case would like to register.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mrs. Case.
Good evening. I'm putting you to a lot of trouble.
That's delightful trouble. Let's give Mrs. Case a very nice room.
Yes, sir. It's a very lovely room, Mrs. Case.
Thank you. I just woke up with a feeling that I had to see Linc. I called the station and made a reservation, and here I am.
You Cases are impulsive people.
When Linc came home, he was suddenly just there, fleshy pale from the hospital, and then he was gone again. I didn't tell Linc I was coming because I was afraid he'd find an excuse for me not to come.
Here when I was a child.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Oh, which little girl are you?
I don't see myself. Oh, yes, I do. That one over there.
Not that one.
Oh, that's me.
Why are you so alone?
Oh, I feel terribly sorry for myself.
Why?
My mother and dad have gone away for the summer to the old country, Norway.
They'll be back.
No, they won't. They'll have an accident. I'll wait for them all summer, but they'll never come home.
Well, you don't stay sad forever.
Of course not.
Happy people make happy faces.
How's that?
Terrible.
And this?
Much better. Boy, it's just my luck to become involved with a maker of funny faces.
Involved? Is that the word?
Let's say interested.
I see. Interested. Did they have slides and swings and lander when you were a little boy?
Well, we used to swing on a big tire hooked up to a tree. And there was a slide in the schoolyard. Big metal thing with steps like grills.
Which little boy are you?
That one, the one on top.
Be careful, you might fall.
I do, many times.
Do you always climb right back up again?
I try.
Do you cry?
Sometimes, if nobody's watching.
Why does it make a difference if somebody's watching?
Because they'll say, I told you so, Runt. I told you so.
Will you cry for me sometimes?
Sorry, no tears in stock.
Happy.
Happy?
Listen, Linc, we mustn't be too happy. My brother's gonna break us up. He's gonna threaten you or buy you or destroy you.
Don't you know I'm indestructible?
I'm not, Linc. I'm not.
He can't touch you, Nola.
I'm afraid. I am so afraid.
Come on, trust me, I'll catch you, come on. Come on, Nola. Come on, I'll catch you. You look lovely.
You're a real doll.
Let me guess, you're going to work.
A remarkable deduction.
Work, play. What Hammer Nielsen gives, he takes away.
Let us remember, Tarzan, to render unto Hammer Nielsen that which is Hammer Nielsen's. Do you give back what you take away?
I go swimming.
Deep water.
Good swimmer.
Gracie Stonehill's dad said, Gracie, I told you couldn't live with that man. I told you it'd never work. And Gracie said, but Dad, we've been married 18 years. And she turned right around and marched back home. By that time, Fred, her husband, had sobered up, and they came over to our place. Fred celebrated the reunion by having another drink too many, and Gracie went back to Pop again. She keeps shuttling back and forth like a feeder train.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Ma. You look wonderful.
No, I got old. We all get old. The house needed new roofing. Your father went out, got the long ladder, and went up to do the job. For the first time, I was afraid for her. You're still very young, Link. Your eyes are still that young blue.
Hey!
Oh, you wouldn't want a girl to freeze to death. Oh, did I interrupt something?
I've been filling Link in on the hometown gossip.
I told your mother all of our gossip. I mean, about my brother and the river and my nosedive, the whole bit. Right, Mrs. Case?
Yes.
So, tell me, what do you think?
About what?
Well, about me. I didn't expect you to form an opinion by looking at my teeth. But let's be honest, Mrs. Case. Didn't you come here to look me over to see if I'm suitable for old Link?
You're wrong.
Well, coincidence?
I didn't know anything about you until this afternoon.
Didn't this goof ever write to you about me?
I'm not much of a correspondent.
Well, not a word, not a syllable.
His letters aren't very newsy. He should have told me about you, though. You're beautiful. You children excuse me, please. I'm very tired.
Mom? I'll walk you up.
That's not necessary.
She didn't mean anything.
I know. Tell me, Link, is it all right that I'm here?
Of course, I'm very glad.
Really?
Really.
I'm sorry. I've had Hamar looking over my shoulder all my life. Am I forgiven?
Never.
No. I've got someplace to go, and I need an escort. Go get dressed.
I'm elected?
You're not elected, darling. You're chosen.
And Hamar Nielsen has led in civic enterprise. His many good works have contributed mightily to the growth of this city through his imaginative leadership to many good and worthwhile public and private causes. And so it gives me great pleasure to present this annual Better City Commission Award to you, Hamar Nielsen.
Thank you very much.
Who's the man, Mommy? What did he do?
I don't know, honey. I couldn't hear a thing.
Gentlemen, I have mimeographed copies of Mr. Nielsen's comments on civic responsibility and civic leadership. They're marked for immediate release.
When does Mr. Nielsen expect to have the new locks completed on the river?
On schedule. Always on schedule. Excuse me. Could we see the plaque, please?
Mr. Nielsen, could we have your sister in on this one, please?
Of course. Congratulations, Hamar. I'm sorry I missed the ceremony, but after all, you didn't invite me.
I didn't think you were interested.
Well, of course I am.
This way, Miss Nielsen, please.
Well, how goes it with you and him?
Appropriate that you should be honored near dear Ole Bull, our Norwegian ancestor, spiritual father to us all, patriot, fighter, maker of beautiful music. Is that you, Hamar?
Miss Nielsen, will you look at the plaque, please?
Are you the new Ole Bull?
You love him?
Remember when you had the cyclone fences erected around the pool so that children couldn't fish there anymore?
Does he love you?
How's this, boys? And then you had barricades erected by the side of the lake so the teenagers couldn't park there anymore. Well, you're the man who eliminated Lover's Lane.
Right, fun's over.
Tell them, Hamar. Did you build those fences to keep the public out or to keep me in?
No. Wrong time, wrong place, wrong enemy.
Wrong place, right enemy.
All right, fellas, that's it. Break it up.
Thank you very much. The party's over.
Not only Bull, Hamar. You can fight and you can struggle and you can build your locks and your buildings, but there's no music in you. There's no music in anything you touch.
Come on in, Link.
You want to see me?
Yes, I wanted to show you. I took all the family pictures, all the photographs, and I pasted them up. They're mostly of you. You as a baby, you in school playing ball with your dad. Oh, and those crazy shots you developed when you fixed up the dark room in the cellar. Maybe someday you'll want to give this album to your wife. She might like to have it. Some women would.
You keep it, Ma.
Yes? Talking? I'll take the call now. Link, I put a call through to your dad. He's going to be on the... Hello, Tom. Hello. Just fine. No problems with the train. The trip was wonderful. Beautiful. Everything's so green up here. Just a minute, dear. I want you to say hello to him, Link. I want you to talk to your father. Yes, dear, I'm here. That's nice. Give the Johnsons my regards. Don't forget you're having dinner with Susan tomorrow. Link? Link's wonderful. He looks good. No, he's not here. He had to work tonight. He wanted me to say hello for him. You understand? Yes, Tom. Yes.
Linc says hello.
How'd the big day go?
Big day, no big deal.
It's too bad. Try again tomorrow?
Tomorrow and tomorrow.
Okay, come on. Mom's waiting back at the hotel. I'll buy you a fantastic dinner, regale you with wine,
I
distract
bumped
you.
into an old friend of mine today. She said, I hear your boyfriend's mother's in town. Wedding bells, huh? I said, no wedding bells. She nudged me and said she'd keep my secret. Wedding bells. Oh, take me out, Linc. Just you and me, please. Tomorrow I'll look again, and tomorrow you can work. But tonight, fun. Okay? Fun.
My mother's expecting us.
She's your mother.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it the way it sounded. It's just that it's been quite a day. I took a typing test and I couldn't type. Filing, I couldn't file. I couldn't do anything, just like always.
Why not?
I hear a voice in my head. It tells me to be precise, be exact, be accurate. It tells me to punch the clock, accept my responsibilities, be virtuous. And I listen to the voice, and then I know it's his voice. Hey, Mars. And if I listen, I become what he wants me to be. I become like him. He wins, and I fail. I fail everything because of him.
I heard my father's voice all my life, telling me to do this, do that, be the kind of a guy he wanted me to be. I never heard myself. He never let me listen to my own voice. You know where I found it? Halfway around the world in a stinking, decayed jungle. I heard my voice, thinking my thoughts, telling me what I wanted for the first time. And now I never hear his voice. I've won.
I'm going to lose.
You're going to win. Just listen for your own voice.
I'm afraid of what it might say.
Listen for it. I'll call you in the morning, okay?
Okay.
My name's...
I don't care.
You're beautiful. Knock me out.
Just keep quiet. I don't want to hear you or anything.
You're at the wrong place if you want quiet.
You're at the wrong table if you want to talk.
me again?
Just do me a favor and don't talk.
What's so funny, Nola?
Oh, you look so strange, big brother. Shadows glimmering all about you. Are you Dracula? Are you Frankenstein's monster? Do you drink blood?
How drunk are you, Nola?
Drunk enough. Drunk enough. Is that a song title? Oh, help me up. That's a good big brother.
Come on, I'll take you home.
Home? But surely this is it. And our home shall be left in perpetuity for the use of our beloved son, Hamar, and our beloved daughter, Nola. I read the will. This is my home. Help me upstairs, please. He said he'd help me to be independent. He said he'd help me to hear my own little voice telling me what to do with my life. I didn't tell him that I've already heard the little voice. Really heard it. Many times.
Mm-hmm. What does it say?
Kill Hamar.
It's late, Nola. Kill me tomorrow. I need my rest tonight.
I told him I wanted to live my own life. I told him I wanted to be free.
Mm-hmm.
He took me to that little apartment. He said that he'd love me and care for me.
Bet he did.
I think he lied. I think he's going to leave me in that apartment with the want ads on the floor and the unmade bed.
Then tell him it's over, Nola. Tell him it's not what you want.
If I don't want that, then I have to have this.
Well, what do you want me to do?
You ruined my life doing things for me.
Shall I tell him you've come home?
Who do you think brought me here just now? Who do you think got me drunk? Who do you think threw me out of the apartment?
You're lying, Nola.
Am I? How do you know? Maybe it's all true. You're my big brother. You've cared for me since I was a child. You have your obligations.
Very well.
Who asked you to interfere, did I? No, I didn't.
Do I have any choice?
Trunk, Hamar. How do I know about your choices? Perhaps someday I shall kill you.
Door was open.
Do you know where Nola is?
Yeah, she's home.
I just called there.
Well, she's home with me.
Let her go.
As far as you're concerned, Case, she's gone.
She can still be somebody.
Move on, Case. Leave my sister alone.
She's a friend.
In what way? What have you given her?
Things you can't, like sympathy, compassion, affection.
Love, marriage. Isn't it true you plan to leave in a car and leave her with a key to an apartment and a job she can't handle?
And now you're here to pay me off to do just that, right? How much will it be? Nola told me the last offer was $500.
You're worth 1,000. I'm going to work.
I'll see you there.
You're fired.
I'll see you there anyway.
It's up to you. I advise you not to try to see Nola again. I've left certain instructions with the police.
In 1 hour by the river.
No doubt.
Linc.
Mrs. Case, your son is going forth to slay the dragon and free the beautiful maiden.
You're going to fight Mr. Nielsen? Why, Linc? Tell me why.
He wants it that way.
No. He accepts it that way. You want it.
I want Nola to be free. In a war, you either kill the enemy or you run away.
Is running so good? Is it so satisfying that you want Nola to run too? I'll tell your father. I'll say Linc has left home because he's afraid that if he stays, he'll kill you.
You're going after Hamar Nielsen, not Dad.
Is that so, Linc? Is that really so?
I don't have time for games, Case. Here I am. What are you winning? Was beating me some kind of magic? Are you gonna live happily ever after?
Maybe she will.
Linc! Linc! Legos! Not over yet! Look!
Nola! Nola, it's all done, do you hear me? It's all done! How can I stop her?
Can't.
What's a mistake? She's throwing it all away.
Always that way. It's always the same.
Always?
Always.
Well, where's she going?
Away from you. Away from me. Been running ever since she was a child, ever since our parents died.
Why didn't you ever try and stop her?
I don't know how.
You make it easy for her to run. You take the blame for her actions, the responsibility, even the beatings. You let her make a cripple out of herself and an enemy out of you.
She's a vulnerable kid.
And she'll stay that way with your help.
Well, maybe someday the boy in the car will be somebody who'll want to take care of her, love her. Maybe someday she'll let him.
Nobody'll take her the way she is. Don't help her this time. Don't take the beating for her.
What if she asks me? What if in her own way she pleads with me? What then?
Come back, Ma. Don't go home yet. I want more time with you, please.
Train's going to rumble out of here in 10 minutes. I'm going to be on it.
Why?
You wouldn't want to hear.
I do, Ma.
It's a question of loyalty. I thought if I talked to you, maybe you'd soften up. Maybe I could make you understand about your dad.
You wanted me to be what I wasn't.
You've made him your enemy. I guess it's easier to make war on an enemy than to make peace with yourself. Time to go.
Stay, please.
I can't, Linc.
I love you, but he wants much more than I can give him.
He's lived a man's life, Linc. He accepted a man's responsibility. He took care of me. And you. He worked as hard as he could. Loved as much as he could. Understood as deeply as he could. Grown-ups are equals. Equal to love, to forgive, to understand. If you ever grow up, you'll forgive your dad. Like he's forgiven you. Like I forgive you. Goodbye, Linc.
Ma. Goodbye, Ma. Texas, please. Klondike 52368, area code 311. I want to talk to Mr. Thomas Case. Hello? Hello, Dad? It's Link. Link? No, nothing's wrong. Just wanted to call to say that Mom was on her way home. Sure, I'm talking to you. It's just that... Yeah, right. I know, Dad. Yeah, I know. Dad. Please, Dad. Dad? Dad, please don't cry. Dad. Dad, please.
A Screen Gems presentation. Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.